Three more minutes, and we will begin. 3 more minutes. Hold on, 3 more minutes.
Hello, people.
Yes, good evening. Good evening, Mr. Luis. How are you doing? How are you doing, Mr. Luis? A big pleasure.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Are you?
Yeah, so far so good. Pretty good, thanks. It's a big pleasure to see you one more time. So in
Me too, sir.
yes, in this English class, yes, long time no see. There were
Yeah.
difficult situations, harsh situations, but we are here in this English course. It's a big pleasure to see you one more time. The rest of your classmates.
It's the same for me.
Yes, exactly, exactly.
There's
Okay. Mhm.
we have a class now.
Yeah, yes, yes, that,
Okay.
yes, yes. Right now, yes. I'm going to turn off my camera because I'm going to explain something. Okay, I've got some important information, guys. Remember, this is the advanced level. Advanced level. Well, in this video conference or in this group, it's supposed to have 22, 23 people. In this case, it's the the list of students, the list of participants that I've got here, the amount, 22 people. I don't know what happens. Just we've got here five people: Yolanda, Ligia, Fiore, Dorica, and Luis. I don't know what happened. So maybe this especially a long time without taking any English class. Sometimes people, for example, can be a little disappointed about the situations. But we are here. We are here. So I'm going to text. I'm going to call to all your classmates to be ready in this week and the next week. And let's take advantage of this chance, of this opportunity to continue this level. Remember something. I'm going every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, I'm going to take a list to take the attendance. Yolanda present, Leah present, Luis present, Fior Dorcas present. I'm going to take a list, especially because it's really important. In this level, according to Infotep, it's really important to take a list because at the end of the course, if you want to get your diploma, your certificate, especially so, the attendance are especially to this video conference every Saturday, every Tuesday, excuse me, is really important. So I'm going to send the message to your classmates through the WhatsApp group to tell them that it's really important to be in a video conference, to participate in the video conference. Of course, if you've got any problems, any situations, any personal situations, or any liberal situations, of course, no problem. You see, no problem. I can do, for example, a request, especially writing about some problems or difficulties you had. Uh, uh, so that's the reason why you didn't take the video conference. But here we are, guys. We're on the road. We're on the road. I'm very happy to see you one more time, Yolanda, Ligia, Fior, Doricas, and Luis. So the first part in the first hour, I'm going to show you the structure of the English course. Remember, the explanation about this level will be just in English. So we're going to use the grammar, the Spanish grammar, in when is in certain situations, especially if there is a grammar part that it seems a little complicated to understand, or maybe you are absent-minded, you're on the cloud, especially that you don't understand this part of the grammar. So I can use the Spanish language according to the pedagogical book. As a teacher, I can do that. You see, but don't worry about it. So I'm going to share the screen right now. I'm going to share the screen right now. So every 2 hours, in the first hour, after the first hour, we're going to have a 7 minutes break. 7 minutes break. So for example, it's 8:15. At 8:53, so we're going to stop the class just for 7 minutes. Is for you if, for example, if you're going to do something, for example, to take some water, to drink some water, or if you're going to, if you want to go to the bathroom, or if you want to do something, if you want, or maybe you are sitting, you have a terrible vacation, you want to get up or to get down or to do something, to do some movements or exercises to be ready yourself, so you can do it in 7 minutes, just 7 minutes, because at 9 o'clock, so we will begin with the next hour. So here we are, guys. Pay attention. This is the panorama. This is the English course. Yes, let me tell you something. I've got an important announcement to make. I've got a good news for you. Maybe, maybe when this class or when this course finish, there's a big possibility, a huge possibility to work another level, another book. Yolanda, there is a possibility, Yolanda, Luis, Dorca, Ligia.
That's great.
Hi,
Yes,
that's a great teacher.
yes, Yolanda, yes. I was talking. I was talking with Carolina, and I talked as well with the person who's in charge from Infotep to this course. And there is a possibility to give you another level, another advanced level, or a conversation course, an English conversation course, 60 hours. It could be a possibility with that. So it's a good news. It's a good news for that. You see. So in this case, we have here this English course. So you worked the last week the socialization forum. We've got here the general rules. We have here the material about the English course. This is the course, or this is the book that we're going to work in this level, top notch number 2. In this case, you've got here the material, the PDF document about the book. So I'm trying to get the audios. I've got the audios, but they are very heavy. muy pesado. They're very heavy. So this document, but I'm trying to do my best in order to download the audio here. So that's really important for you. So you've got here the book, and the audios are coming. I'm coming in a while, maybe at the end of this week. So I can do that. So this is the evaluation. This is the evaluation. So you worked with that last week, the English video conference. So this is the first model that we're going to work in this week. Remember, this unit or every unit is open every Monday at midnight. Even though, according to Infotech Guide, facilitators can open or had as a due up to open the unit on Monday until 11 o'clock in the morning, of course. But in my case, I opened um, the unit at midnight at 12. So in this case, I will show you the topics or the units that we're supposed to work in this course. The first one in this week is tourism. The second one is going to the movies. You cannot see that. No, you can see tourism, but these topics you cannot see these topics. So here it says hidden for the students, oculto para los estudiantes. You cannot see that. So the second week, going to the movies. The third week, staying in hotels, cars and driving. Fourth week, fifth week, eating well. Sixth week, personality. Seventh week, ethics and values. And the last one is living in a cyberspace. You see? And the evaluation, close an evaluation of the English course in this case. So we're going to work with 8 units. We've got here, guys, a lot of materials. So you need to be committed in this learning process because we've got a lot of materials, we've got a lot of conversations, we've got here a lot of expressions, we've got a lot of activities, listening skills activities, we've got here reading skills activities, we've got here a lot of tasks, a lot of activities for you to work, guys. So be ready because you need to give me an extra mile for doing your best in this English course. But I know you can do it because you are plenty of talents, of skills. So I'm going to open here tourism. I'm going to explain what you're going to do. I'm going to make a pause. I'm going to make a stop in every explanation if you have any questions, any doubts, or any suggestions in this process. So in this case, we've got here tourism. You see, from September 12th to September 18th. So what we've got here is the feedback of the video conference every Tuesdays, in this case September 13th, from 8 o'clock to 10. The schedule of activities. In this case, Luis. In this case, Yolanda. Ana Veras. Good evening, Ana. Good to see you here, Ana. Dorcas, Fjord, Leah, Luis, and Yolanda. In this case, all the instructions, all the things in the majority are in English.
Good evening, teacher.
Yes, good evening. Yeah, are in English. So we've got here the schedule of activities from September 12th to September 18th. So I want you, and this in these first 3 weeks, it's really important, guys, to watch or to see this material because it's the way that you can get in contact, especially with this new level. So week number 1, at the activities. For number 1, 10 points. Grammar practice, 10 points. Listening comprehension, 10 points. Homework number 1, model 1, 40 points. And final test, 30 points. So these are the assignments. In this unit, you will have 5 assignments for you to work. You see? 5 assignments. And in this case, this is the schedule of activities, the video conference spot. So this is the place where I'm going to upload the video conference link. Remember, it's normal. Virtual Infotep demands 2 facilitators, in this case, to upload in a space, the unit, the video conference link. Because maybe you didn't understand something, you'd like to watch one more time the video to know or to understand perfectly something that at first time you didn't understand. Or it could be the possibility that for any situations, for any events that you couldn't, for example, stay with us in the video conference, but through the video conference link, you can be in context if you watch the link. So in this case, here, when my mouse is moving up and down, I'm going to post, especially this video conference link. English foreign spot. You see the first part. English foreign spot. So if you can see here, editing some things because I edited. For example, I covered the whole course by myself. So in this case, we've got here English foreign spot. Okay, I'm going to open here. Remember, I'm giving you a tour. In this case, in this model. Photo number one, general objective. Could you please, Mr. Lewis, to read the general objective for us, please?
Okay, teacher. Um,
Wait a minute.
Yes.
it's very small the letter.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute.
Okay,
Wait a minute.
okay.
No problem. I got it. Got it.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yes.
Número uno. I got it. Okay. General objective of Model 1. At the end of the following learning module, the participant will be able to speak using two English language such as get, react, reacquainted,
Yes. Reacquainted. Yes. Get reacquainted.
reacquainted
Yes.
with someone, greet a visitor to your country, discuss history and custom, and describe an interesting experience.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Mr. Lewis. In this
You're
case,
welcome.
this is the general objective. As usual, you're going to give a commentary, a contribution based on that general objective of Model 1. As you can see here, if you make a comparison between this model and the previous two, Intermediate English number 1 and Basic English number 1, most of the time, for example, you've got here the part in English below the part in Spanish. For example, in this course, there won't be anything in Spanish, just in English. In this case, you're going to write your point of view about this general objective. Very good, Dorcas, Fior, Yolanda, Aris, and Luis, 5 people. To tell you the truth, I want to tell something. I'm very scared about that. I'm very happy for one size because both of you or 5 of you have completed the first part, but I don't know what happened with the rest of your classmates. So in this week, I will try to search all of them under the land, everywhere. Yes, of course, because the only thing that I can see here is that just 5 people and Anna are committed, especially with this first unit. Okay, but don't worry about it. Let's do it. Okay, very good. This is the foreign in English. We've got here the conversation strategies. Guys, try to work these conversations. Try to listen the audios as many times as you can because it's for your sake. So we've got here a photo story. Read, listen to 2 people meeting in a hotel lobby. So we've got here expressions. We've got here words and expressions that maybe you don't know. If you don't know the meaning of those expressions or new words, try to search, try to look for those meanings in a conventional dictionary, or you can use Google Translator as well. That's the fastest way to get the meaning of these new words and expressions. But try please to write them down your notebooks. For example, you look familiar. You look familiar, so you get the meaning of you look familiar, but write it in your notebook. Don't trust on your mind. Trust on the things what you write with your pencil and write in your notebook. So that is very important to get it. Photo story. The next part is conversation model. So more conversation models. Read and listen to people getting reacquainted. Getting requested means to unite it, so to get people, to meet people in a group is getting requested. Maybe if you don't understand, you can search these words in Google Translator, and you can get a real meaning of this one. So we've got here conversations. You see, conversations for you to work, guys. Conversations. Greet a visitor to your country. Read this. Look, read and listen to someone greeting a visitor. Please do not listen this audio or read this conversation just once. No, read and listen this conversation 4 times because if you can see here the time 23 seconds, so you can spend 4 minutes reading and listen these conversations many times because this kind of situations with the audio and conversations has a pedagogical value. What is the pedagogical value? Well, because you can read, you can improve your pronunciation, you can develop your listening skills because you're listening the audio and reading by yourself. So, tourist activities around the world. Wow, very good. Tourist activities around the world. Read and listen again and repeat. We've got here new words: climb Mount Fuji, go sightseeing in New York. Go sightseeing in means visit historical places in a country. It's the meaning of go sightseeing in New York. Teacher, what's the meaning of go sightseeing in? Is to visit historical places in a country. For example, go sightseeing in Colonial Sun in Santo Domingo. Why? Because there we can get a lot of monumentals. We can visit historical places. When Colon was here, Cristobal Colon discovered our island. So you see, every place go sightseeing. Go to the top of the Eiffel Tower. Is go to the final floor. Try Korean food. Try Korean food. Take a tour of the Tower of London. Take pictures of the Great Wall. You see, we've got here a great amount of uh, vocabulary for you to work. Participle adjectives. So very good. That's what we've got here. So Dorca, could you please read? Let's write it. Could you please read these expressions, Dorca?
Uh, where? Uh,
To read the vocabulary. For example, the safari was fascinating. The word fascinated is to read that just.
the safari. Okay. The safari. One moment, my glasses.
Okay,
The
okay.
safari was fascinating. They
Uh-huh.
were the second one,
Yeah, yeah,
teacher.
all,
Okay.
all of it, yes.
Okay. Okay. The um, ski trip was thrilling.
Yeah, thrilling. That's right,
Thrilling.
thrilling, yes.
There were thrilled. Thrilled.
Okay, yes, that's right. The word
Mm-hmm.
thrilled.
Sorry, it's my glasses.
No, no, don't
The
worry, don't worry.
sky, the sky. One moment.
Yeah.
The skydive or dive.
This the skydive.
Uh-huh. The skydive was frightening.
Yes.
They were frightened.
They were frightened, exactly.
Their food was disgusting.
Hmm.
They were disgusted.
Exactly. Very good. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very good, Dorca. Thank you very much
Sorry, teacher.
no, 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 don't worry, don't worry. No, 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 don't worry. I know.
Angor.
Exactly. No, no, don't worry, don't worry. Good job, good job. But that I want you
Okay.
to know in this case, okay, Dorca read this vocabulary about participle adjectives. Okay, very good. Most of the words that Dorcas read has been well pronounced, of course, but others not. What Dorcas in this case should do? Well, in this case, when she get time to put clear, to make clear in the audio and to listen carefully the pronunciation of all those expressions. in English. And once you do that twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, and many times you can't. So your English pronunciation will be better. But it's good. It's good. You can do that. Prove that, guys, because it's for your sake. Irregular verbs.
You are right, teacher, because I didn't hear yet the audio.
Okay,
When
okay.
maybe when I hear, I can do it better.
Exactly, exactly, exactly. But
Yeah.
that's what I wanted. Don't be disappointed. Don't be disillusioned for that. No, it's something that I want you to express, you to understand. That I want you to drive you to understand. That listen the audio is really important because you can get a better pronunciation of those expressions or the words or some parts of the grammar part, guys. Yes, here we are. Irregular verbs. Ana, Dorcas, Fiore, Ligia, Luis, Yolanda. Irregular verbs, guys. We've got here the three forms. Base form, there is the simple present. We've got here simple past and past participle. In this case, in this first unit, guys, we're going to work in the grammatical part differences between present perfect and simple past. That's really important, of course. But in this case, in this first unit, in this first grammatical part, we're going to work with the third mood of the verb, being the present perfect. How to work with the present perfect. In this case, we're going to work with this part, past participle. For example, begin, began, begun. To use or to make present perfect sentences, we must use, in this case, the past participle of the verb. So that's the reason in this unit you will have 2 videos from a Colombian English teacher, very famous on the social networks, because he's giving an explanation. I consider this explanation very good at this first time. So in this video, you will see the difference between present perfect and simple past tense. So there is really important. So this next part is reading. Reading. Look, the same situation. You can hear it and you're going to read all those things. You can listen and read with your eyes this reading 2 times or twice. At the third time, you can read by yourself. English is the world's international language, but every book you focused, you can read yourself in a voice tone that you can hear yourself. Tienen que leer esto en un tono de voz que ustedes se puedan escuchar. No voz algo que ustedes puedan escuchar. English is the world's international language, but in your book, your focus. Why? Because when you read English, it will help you in your speaking language. Yes, that is my recommendation. In this case, okay, let's go full behind. We've got here the conversation strategies, vocabulary spot, learn English vocabulary, grammar point videos. Here, present perfect and simple past, first part. So we've got here 2 videos, Anna, Dorica, Fior, Leah, uh, Luis and Yolanda, about the present perfect and simple past tense. Try to work, try to watch the videos as many as you can. And if you want to get more material about present perfect and simple past tense, you can search that on YouTube. On YouTube. To reinforce this explanation. Later, maybe for another group, I will create a video uh, explaining about the differences between present perfect and simple past. But I didn't have time. I haven't had time, for example, to record a video about present perfect and simple past. So that's the reason I got some event for a YouTube video for a Colombian English teacher that is good. So watch this. But even though you complete all the exercises, pay attention to this, guys. Even though you complete all the exercises in this week, but you need a reinforcement about this topic, about this grammatical part, please don't hesitate to tell me. You can tell me, teacher, I need a little review the next week. I need a little review the next week about the present perfect and simple past, because I didn't understand very well, or I understood 50% about the differences. So I want you please to give me a brief review about that. Homework spot. Welcome, Mr. Freddy. Welcome. Homework spot. Here's the spot. Look. Present perfect and simple past. Look. Look. This is a paragraph. We've got here time, 7 minutes. You're going to read the paragraph. Remember me? I'm cool, your former student. I still think about your wonderful English classes in Shanghai. This morning, So you open here. In this case, you have here two forms. Decided, there is the simple past of the verb, or have decided is the present perfect. But before completing this exercise, before completing this paragraph, you need to know what is the difference between the present perfect and simple past tense. So in those videos, you can get the answers to these questions, the difference between present perfect and simple past. As I told you a few minutes ago, if you want to get more information on YouTube about this topic, do it. Do it because it's for your sake. So you're going to choose decide or have decided. For example, when you're for English classes, yeah, this morning I decided. See, this morning I decided. In this case, this is the right one, decided. Because simple past is an action that occurred in the past and finished. In this case, this morning I decided. This is an action that happened in the past. When? This morning and finished. Meanwhile, the present perfect, pay attention, present perfect is an action that occurred in the past, but it hasn't finished yet. El presente perfecto es una acción que se ejecuta en el pasado, inició en el pasado, pero no sabemos cuándo fue realizado. Por tal motivo, se puede repetir tanto en el presente como en el futuro. Simple past, el pasado simple, es una acción que se ejecuta en el pasado y termina en el pasado. Ejemplo, aquí esta parte en español para que ustedes puedan caer con los videos. Ejemplo, I ate apples, very simple example, un ejemplo muy sencillo. I ate apples yesterday. Yo comí manzanas ayer. El pasado simple tiene la peculiaridad que cuando usted lo estructura, tiene que tener un adverbio de tiempo pasado. Ahí que tenemos yesterday. Ok, I ate apples, yo comí manzanas. Perfecto. Esa es una acción que se ejecuta. Pero mayormente tiene que tener una palabra que dé fortaleza a esa estructura en el pasado. I ate apples yesterday. Yo comí manzana ayer. Esa fue una acción que inició ayer y terminó ayer. I went to the supermarket the last week. Yo fui al supermercado la semana pasada. Ustedes ven, una acción que se ejecutó la semana pasada y terminó. I spoke with George this morning. I spoke with Luis Castaño this morning. Yo hablé con Luis Castaño esta mañana. Oye, ¿no te ven? It's 8:41, son las 8:41. Yo hablé con Luis esta mañana. Ya eso fue una acción que inició en el pasado y terminó. ¿Cuándo terminó? Esta mañana, porque ya no se vuelve a repetir. O sea, se vuelve a repetir que yo hablé con Luis, pero es en la noche. Y en la mañana no se puede porque ya terminó. Eso es el pasado simple. Una acción que inicia en el pasado y termina. Present perfect, el presente perfecto es todo lo contrario. Es una acción que inicia en el pasado, pero no sabemos cuándo inició, cuándo sucedió. Por ejemplo, en la estructura, y usted lo va a ver en el video, la estructura de formar el presente perfecto es el verbo have or has y el pasado participio del verbo. El pasado participio del verbo, ¿no? Miren algo aquí. Y acá hablamos de este tema. Esta pequeña introducción aquí. No importa que esté entrando en español, eso no se desvirtualiza. Miren. Look. You see? I ate apples yesterday. Como el primer ejemplo, yo comí manzanas ayer. Entonces, el presente perfecto, present perfect, mire la fórmula, ustedes lo van en el video, es pronombre más have or has. ¿Por qué lleva have? O por los pronombres I, you, we y they. Y has, he, she, and it. Plus past participle of the verbs. Más el pasado participio. En el presente perfecto trabajamos con el pasado participio. Teacher, ¿y cuál es el pasado participio? Mire, eat, comer, que es la forma base, que ahí está el listado. Por eso que es bueno desde ya que comience a trabajar con ese listado. El pasado es ate, comí. Ahora, el pasado participio es este, eaten. Eaten, se pronuncia así, eaten. El pasado participio, o más bien el presente perfecto en inglés, es lo que llamamos en español el pretérito pluscuamperfecto. No sé si ustedes llegaron a escuchar eso en primaria o en la universidad, que eso es, con ese nombre con el complejo cualquiera sale huyendo, pretérito pluscuamperfecto. En español no se llama presente perfecto, sino se llama pretérito pluscuamperfecto. Ahora, ¿en qué consiste el pretérito pluscuamperfecto en español? Y el presente perfecto, que es lo mismo, es cuando el verbo, y el pasado participo del verbo, es cuando el verbo termina en ado y en ido. Por ejemplo, yo he trabajado en Aerodón. El verbo terminó en ado. Yo he trabajado en Aerodón. Usted ve, ese es un pretérito pluscuamperfecto, un presente perfecto. Ahí esa es una acción en pasado porque usted dice que yo he trabajado. Ahora, ¿cuándo? Ahí no se dice cuándo. En el pretérito pluscuamperfecto, en el presente perfecto, no ponemos fecha. Yo no digo, yo he trabajado en Aerodón en el año 1995. Usted ve que hasta raro se escucha. Ahora, miren esto, escuchen esto. Yo trabajé en Aerodón en 1995. Usted ve que hasta ustedes, hasta poniéndole la lógica, a ver si pega o no pega, se dan cuenta. Mire, yo he trabajado en Aerodón en 1995. Usted escucha esto y va a decir, ¿cómo que está hablando esto en español? Entonces, es lo mismo. En inglés, entonces, los verbos que terminan en ado en ido le llaman pasado participio. ¿Cuál es la fórmula de hacer una oración? Mire, aquí tenemos I ate apples yesterday. Ustedes ven, miren. Esto es una oración en pasado simple. Mire el verbo ate. Usted ve aquí ate. Yesterday es una expresión de tiempo pasado que certifica que yo comí manzana cuando ayer y punto. Ahora voy a hacer la misma oración, esta misma oración, pero la voy a llevar en presente perfecto. Yo pongo el pronombre I según la fórmula. Utilizo have. Usted ve lo importante que es trabajar con lo básico, porque en el nivel básico te dice a ti que yo utilizo have, el verbo tener, para los pronombres I, you, we y they. Y has para los pronombres he, she and it. Es importante porque ese es un enlace. Ya a este nivel, para el presente perfecto, yo tengo que tener conocimiento que para utilizar el have, yo utilizo el pronombre I. Para we have, para you have, para they have. Entonces, continuando, I have. Past participle, el pasado participio, es este, el verbo que termina en ado en ido. Miren, yo pongo así, eaten apples. Mírenlo aquí. I have eaten apples. Yo he comido manzanas. Vamos a poner una cosa más rara, o sea, un plato más exótico, o algo, sushi. Mire, I have eaten sushi. Yo he comido sushi. Y ya. Entonces, en el presente perfecto, yo no puedo decir cuándo. Yo no puedo decir que I have eaten sushi this morning. Yo he comido sushi esta mañana. Usted ve que hasta raro se escucha. Yo no puedo poner una expresión de tiempo pasado y que yo he comido sushi esta mañana. No. Para usted expresar eso, tiene que utilizar el pasado simple. And so, that's the difference between simple past tense and present perfect. Esa es la diferencia entre el pasado simple y el presente perfecto. Pasado simple, una acción que inicia en el pasado, se ejecuta en el pasado y termina en el pasado. I have eaten sushi, present perfect. Yo he comido sushi, una acción que inicia en el pasado, but we don't know when. Pero no sabemos cuándo, no lleva fecha. This is the long form, guys. Esta es la forma larga, pero hay una forma corta que es esta. I've. que es el que usa mayormente el norteamericano. Mírenlo aquí. Se pronuncia I've, como una A y F suave. I've eaten sushi. I've eaten sushi. I've eaten sushi. El americano pega todo. I've eaten sushi. Ellos no es que le van a decir I've. Para que usted diga, me está hablando presente perfecto. Ok, ese I've. No. Ellos le van a pronunciar I've eaten sushi. Oigan, como suave. I've eaten sushi. Luis, Francis, Freddy, Ana, I've eaten sushi. I've eaten sushi. Así que le van a decir I've eaten sushi. Ahora bien, si yo me perdí con el presente continuo, con esta pronunciación, inmediatamente por la forma del verbo, se puede dar cuenta que es un presente perfecto que está utilizando un pasado participo que más adelante. Eaten. Por eso que es importante, it's really important now to learn as many verbs as you can in the three forms. Simple present, simple past, and past participle. So I have eaten sushi, I've eaten sushi. So this is the contracted form. For he, she, and it, the same procedure. She has, you see, has eaten sushi. Ella ha comido sushi. You see, sushi. The contraction, be ready for that. Mire cuál es la contracción. She's eaten sushi. Many people can get confused. Muchas personas se pueden confundir. Acá, ¿y ese chi? Pero es el verbo to be la forma con la contracción. No. Usted puede deducir si es verbo to be o si es un presente perfecto. How, teacher? ¿Cómo, teacher? The past participle of the verb. She's eaten sushi. Immediately, if someone tells you she's eaten sushi, eaten by its pronunciation, you will realize there is a present perfect questions. And if you write, or if someone write this because of the present perfect or past participle of the verb, you will realize there is a present perfect. So that's the difference between present perfect and simple past tense. In the audio, in the videos, you will get information, guys, about it. Okay, so in this case, you've got here, guys. You got here. Mira, sin querer le di a nuevo intento, okay, se corrigió. Okay, but don't worry. So in this case, guys, you will complete all of this based on present perfect and simple past tense videos on the platform. So we are guys in the homework spot section. Listening comprehension model. Pay attention to this. Listening comprehension. In this course, you will get a lot of listening comprehension. Listen for details. Listen again and answer the questions in complete sentences. This is an interview to 3 people: Nancy Sullivan, Andrew Barlow, and Mieko Nakamura. Each of them, there are 2 questions for each of them. Nancy Sullivan, how many countries has she visited? So we've got here 2 options. You will choose the best option, but according to the information you will receive, you will get from this audio. Nancy Sullivan, what did she notice about the gestures in India? So we've got here 2 options. My recommendation, in this activity, there is no time. No. My recommendation for you to complete this activity, guys, is to read the questions, to read the answers one by one, Andrew Barlow, to read the questions, and after that, once you are in context about the questions and the answers, you immediately put or make a click here in play, and to know specifically what you're gonna do in these circumstances. So this is the first part. The next part is, guys, homework number 1, model number 1. Hi guys, it's a pleasure to see you one more time in this new course. What you're gonna do in this homework is to write 5 statements in simple past and 5 statements in present perfect, guys. So it's very easy. So we've got here the examples. I went to the supermarket last week, simple past. I've gone to the supermarket 3 times. 3 times. Teacher, what happened there? 3 times? Teacher, ¿qué pasa ahí? 3 veces. Pero usted me le está poniendo un tiempo ahí. un tiempo. Yo he ido al supermercado 3 veces. Sí, el presente perfecto, usted puede utilizar tiempos, las cantidades de veces que usted ha ido a un lugar. Yo he ido al supermercado 3 veces. Ahora, ahí dice la fecha, el día, la hora que yo fui al supermercado. No. So that's the reason en present perfect, por eso que en presente perfecto yo puedo utilizar esta estructura cantidades veces.
Teacher, you
Ah, yeah.
told the verb.
Yes, the verb gone, exactly. The verb gone. But maybe if you can get a little confused about 3 times, it doesn't mean, it doesn't sense because it's the amount of time you have been in one place. But there you don't have the information about the date, about the time, about one date of the week. No, that's right. But we've got here, as Luis said in this case, gone, the past participle of the verb to go. So you see, to post here, well, some people have worked this part. Very good. Final exam spot. Final exam spot. You've got here the final exam spot. Look. Okay. Okay. I need to edit this information. Don't worry. I'm going to do that because there was something here. Don't worry. I need to edit that. I'm going to solve the situation tonight. Don't worry about it because I need to make some updates, some configuration about this one. But this final exam, model number 1, is about, pay attention, is uh, a resume about all the important things about this unit, especially simple past and present perfect. So my apologies because something happened here, but I can fix it at the end of this class, of course, in 5 minutes or so I can fix it. So this is what we've got here about this introduction about unit number 1, tourism. So you've got any question, guys? Any question about this? Some explanation about this? Or everything's cleared about how to work with this information? Anna? Anything?
Teacher, if you let me.
Yes, if you have any question about this part, any question?
This part, no, the before, the
What?
model zero.
Okay, model, okay, this one. Okay, this one, yes.
Yeah, about book.
Yeah.
You told that in the midnight you activate that.
Well, no, in this case, this model zero, Louis, is closed because you should, in this case, all of you should have worked this model the last week. The last
Yeah,
week,
yeah,
of course.
I understand.
Yes, exactly. But don't worry about it. Okay, okay. It was very important at the beginning, of course, because it's part of the model zero. But if you haven't taken this, okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But
Okay, thank you,
but
sir.
the next time, yes, but the next time you should the rest of your classmates. This part is really important because Infotep
Yeah,
wants exactly students or participants complete this first part exactly. But
yeah,
okay, okay. What we'll know in this case? Let's see. Okay, okay. I know what I can do. I'm going to export to the to the Infotep Virtual if I can open this part at least one day, and I will let you know. You see?
thank you, sir.
Yes, exactly. For you to complete
Uh,
it.
please verify the link or about the book because I can access or download the content.
This one, oh, really? Let's see.
Yes, after the mass, not possible to download.
Okay, okay. I know about this here. This is the book. Look.
You open, but I don't know why I can't.
Oh,
I can open too.
Yolanda, can you open this is the.
No, I can.
I
No, no
can.
picture. No open.
Oh, okay. I will do it one more time. I will do one more time. Okay, because it's there. This is the book that I'm trying I'm trying to get are the audios at the end of the week or at the beginning of the next week. I will get the audios. But is there okay? I will see what happened. I will check one more time because it's open there. Okay, okay. I will let you know. Okay, okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. In this case, guys, let's take the 7 minutes break. 7 minutes breaks. Right now it's 8:57, and we'll come back at 9 at 9:05 at 9:05. Yes.
Okay, nine to
At
five.
9:05. Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
that's right. At 9:05.
Okay, teacher.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
right.
okay.
Así es, mi querido maestro, es que la mayoría tienen curso en la noche y con la mayoría choca. El día que menos choca es el lunes. Por eso las selecciones ahí, además a mí tampoco me choca con las clases de maestría que tengo y otras clases que me han asignado de la institución para que yo soy estudiante y ese es el día más, esa es la hora más idónea. Pero si alguno no se puede conectar, podemos hacerlo un fin de semana, pero creo que el día más idóneo es el lunes, ¿de acuerdo? Pero vamos a ver, y tenemos en algún momento que hacer cambio rotativo de día, me dejan saber para entonces yo programar así, cualquier momento, de manera que si hoy yo soy afectado, mañana no será afectado y así. Bien, muy buenas noches, equipo, otra vez yo. Bien, me mandaron un mensaje, realmente no sé si fue a este grupo, pero de igual manera la persona que me escribió dijo que yo con la respuesta que le di la hice sentir mal, pero si lo hice no ha sido mi intención. Quizá, no sé, no sabría cómo decirle, pero si le falté diciendo algo en el grupo que usted se sintiera molesta, o molesto, de verdad disculpen, que no ha sido, lo que pasa es que yo tengo un tono de voz que cualquiera cree que es peleando y es que yo hablo así, de verdad. No ha sido mi intención. Si realmente le he ofendido, discúlpenme, pero no ha sido mi intención que ninguno de ustedes se sienta mal conmigo. Lo que estamos es para desaprender, para aprender de nuevo. Y aquí dentro de este grupo hay personas que están ahí para ellos compartir con nosotros sus conocimientos, que era como les decía anoche, probablemente saben más que yo manejar Moodle. Pero si fue el caso que quizá dando alguna respuesta sintieron que yo le hablé mal, no fue mi intención, señores, que yo hablo así, y discúlpenme de verdad. Así que pasen buenas noches.
Yes, hello everyone. Everyone, I'm here. I'm here one more time. So let's take advantage with the next 45 minutes. 45 minutes. In this case, as I told you, we're gonna work with some topics conversations for you uh, to put in context one more time in English language conversation. Uh, in this case, I'm going to share. This is the first activity. Pay attention because through the weeks will be conversations activities every week. Every week, you see, conversations activities by myself and by yourself as well. You're going to complete. We're going to make some activities, a lot of activities, or some activities in this situation. So can you hear me? Can you hear me, guys? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
Yes.
teacher. We
okay,
hear you.
okay, okay. Very good, very good.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, I want you right now. I want you right now. Okay, we've got here six questions. Pay attention. We've got here six questions. The first one is, what did you do last weekend? What's your favorite sport and why? Very simple questions, right? Talk about your job, a little bit something you hate and why. Somewhere would like to go on holiday, somewhere and something you bought recently. So in this case, what you're going to do? In this case, we've got here four people. Dorica, you're going to answer me back these six questions by yourself. But you're going to answer me these questions by yourself in 2 minutes, right? In 2 minutes, you're going to answer me back these six questions. Are you ready?
In 5 minutes.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah. Here we go. Hello, Dorca.
Yes, I'm ready. One moment.
Ah, okay. Okay, okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, okay.
Okay. What do you? Oh, okay. I am to read or want to say what the answer.
No, the answer exactly. Give me the answers. You've got there
Oh,
the six questions, but you don't need to read the questions. Just give me the answers of all of them.
okay, okay. The last week I completed a lot of tests during my job. My favorite sport is basketball. Maybe I am a little tall. Um, I love my job because the aviation is my life. It's my I love my job. Um, I hate the people when the animal maltrato. What they say?
Betrayed animals. Betrayed animals.
Betray animal.
Hmm,
Yes.
hmm.
I like to share with my family in holiday. I bought the escolar utilis. I don't know.
You can say sporting, a scholar,
Uh,
a school
at,
sporting. Yes, school.
school
No, no, school goods. School goods.
school goods.
Así, porque dice
Uh-huh.
artículos útiles escolares.
I bought recently school goods.
Mhm.
No, that's it.
Okay, very, very good in this case.
Uh-huh.
Ligia, your turn, please. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to answer me back these questions.
I walked last week. My favorite sport is running or baseball. My job is interesting. The aviation is interesting. I love all about that. Something I hate lies. I don't like the lies. People lies is people that you can trust him them. Somewhere I like to go to San Juan or Santiago with my family. Something that I bought recently, the new pants.
Okay. Okay,
Hello.
thank you. Yes, yes, I heard. Yes, very good. Thank you, Ligia. So in this case, Yolanda. Yolanda, it's your turn.
Hi, teacher. How are you?
Yes, I'm okay,
Basically,
thanks.
what did you do the last weekend, teacher? I was visiting my daughter because something happened with me a few days ago. Uh, I don't know. I have a high blood pressure and low blood pressure. I don't know. I feel my tired hair. What's your favorite sport and why? I walk. I work every day, 1 hour for 5 days a week, and I love that. My job, I think my job is very nice because I work with another coworker, and like me. Something you hate and why? I I hate the hypocrite people. ¿Cómo digo hipócrita, profe?
Hypocrite.
Hypocrite people. I hate hypocrite people. And Dorca, no. Somewhere you like to go on holiday. Yeah. I take a rest in my house because
Okay.
I work so hard.
Okay.
Something you bought recently, like a Dorca, I was buying a school supplies for my nephew.
Okay, okay, very good, very good, good job, very good,
Thank you, teacher.
Master, Mrs. Yolanda, Dorcas, Alia. Dorcas, especially something to remind you or to take into consideration, school goods, o sea, útiles escolares es good de bueno, para que se ubique. Cuando van a ver, ¿cuál es el good que me está diciendo teacher? Es good de bueno, pero con S. Goods. Si usted quiere decir útiles escolares, tiene que decir school goods. Goods. Si dice school goods, si la S, está diciendo escuela buena. Did you understand? Ah, well, maybe it's not there.
Yes, I understood,
Yes,
teacher.
exactly. School goods. That's right. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, here we go, Mr. Luis. It's your time. It's your time, Mr. Luis. It's your turn.
Okay, wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay. The last weekend, what? I go to the many beaches in the province, Puerto Plata province. My favorite sport is a mountain bike, but now I can't do it because I lost my muscle. I don't know the masa muscular. My job, I'm a supervisor of the international and in Gregorio Luperón International Airport of operation. And hate the worst is disloyal. I hate disloyal people. Disloyal. Um, I love the countryside. This is my favorite place. Recently, I buy a banana.
Okay. Oh, very good.
You
Okay.
bought banana?
Banana.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Good
That's
for
right.
you, Luis.
That's right. That's right. Very good. Very good. The next, okay, this is the next part. Okay, what's your bucket list? In this case, guys, this is a question. It's not a common question, especially I brought this question from another advanced level. I brought this because I know you have the capacity, the talent for answering this kind of question. Okay, but before answering this question about what's your bucket list, I'm going to read. I want Yolanda read, please. In this case, the definition about bucket list. Bucket list. Could you please, Yolanda, read the two definitions about it? Hello, Yolanda.
Hello, teacher. I'm sorry. The
Okay.
microphone
Okay,
is
okay,
low.
okay. Yes, I want to please
Just
do.
read,
Yeah.
teacher. Just read.
Yes, just read. Okay, but pay attention. Listen to me carefully. What's your bucket list? This is a question, but maybe you don't know the meaning of bucket list. This word. So
I
bucket
don't
list.
know bucket
Okay.
list.
In this case, I want you to read these two definitions about bucket list, and afterwards you're going to answer me back. Okay, but read first these two definitions.
Teacher, can you explain again
Yes, I
in
want you to read.
Spanish?
Yes, but I want.
Because I
Yes.
don't understood.
No. Okay, but I want to read these two definitions. Read.
Okay, the
Yes.
definition. Dice,
Yes.
what's your bucket list?
Mhm.
To do the most important thing before you die. A number of experience or achievement. I said achievement, teacher.
Yes, that's right.
Achievement that a person hopes to have or accomplish during their lifetime.
Exactly, that's right. In this case, a bucket list have two definitions: to do the most important things before you die is one definition. Another definition of bucket list is a number of experiences, as you read, Yolanda, very good, or achievements that a
Achievement.
person hopes to have or accomplish during their lifetime. Did you understand, all of you, the meaning of bucket list? Bucket list is to do the most important things. It's very clearly before you die. For example, my bucket list is my list of things that I want to do before I die. For example, in my case, before I die, I want to take my children to Disney World. For example, I'm going to take my children to Disney World. It's something that I want. If God, of course, help me to do that. For example, it's one of my bucket list. Bucket list, eso es un listado de cosas que usted quiere hacer antes de
Antes
morir.
de morir, profe.
Yeah, that's right, exactly. So I want you to tell me, uh, in this case, this question is in advanced level in conversations, in high level conversations. Facilitators or teachers, for example, around the world use this question in order their students express themselves, do things before dying. In this case, tell me, Yolanda, two or three things you would like to do before you die. Tell me your bucket list. What's your bucket list?
My bucket list is love the people
Okay.
every day, teacher. It's very
Okay.
important. Um, I want a, I want to be a house
Okay. So this is your bucket list.
very
Okay.
well.
Okay. Thanks, Yolanda, for sharing with us your bucket list.
Learning
Yeah.
English.
Exactly. That's right. It's you see, it's one of your bucket list to learn English, to speak English before you die. It seems a little cruel. Wow, teacher, before we die. Yes, of course, but it's part of our life. It's to be born, for example, to grow up and to die. It's like the plants and animals. Human beings have the same procedures: to be born, to grow up, and to die. Thank you, Yolanda. So let's we go, Mr. Luis. Mr. Luis, what's your bucket
Yes,
list?
sir.
Yes, what's your bucket list?
Ah, never you think that.
Yeah.
But, it's important that you once time, no, in your life you think about this. And I think that like Yolanda, because you saw the news and you understand the words of the our God
Yes.
is real. It's real. When you read the Bible, you saw that you saw that and you must to sing. You must to sing. You try to change yourself.
Okay.
Try to to be a good person. Everybody have some problem or one problem. You know are perfect.
Yeah.
I think that love my everybody and try to any situation change my mind about the God want to practice to I practice this word. I don't know if I explain me correctly,
Yeah. Okay, okay. I
but
understood very well. Yes.
this is the most important because when you die some one person that you love, uh, you think that nothing go with you,
Exactly.
nobody go with you,
Yeah.
and this opportunity give you an opportunity to for you chance for make a chance.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Work.
It was a big reflection. I took that a good reflection. It's your bucket list like a reflection. Very good, very good. In this case, Dorca is your turn. Tell me, Dorcas, what's your bucket list? What are the most important things before you die, honey?
Oh my God. Maybe my bucket list is about my daughters.
Okay.
I want my daughters are academically or prepared.
Mm. Let me tell you something. You can say, I want my daughters to be graduated. Let me help you with the structure.
To be graduated, huh?
Yes, repeat, I want my daughters because you make an excellent structure. I like that. But remember, in this case, I want my daughters to be, in this case, after the object, después del objeto, que es
Mm-hmm.
lo que recibe la acción, entonces va el infinitivo. I want my daughters to be graduated.
Okay. I want my daughters to be graduated.
Excellent, excellent, Dorothy.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, yes.
And I would like to my daughter uh, to be prepared to the face life,
Yeah.
o sea, para enfrentar la vida.
Yeah.
Ajá. Y maybe to get a good host, husband.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, okay.
It's all about my daughter. That is my life, you know.
Exactly. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay, okay. That's
Mm-hmm. Yes.
good. Thank you very
Okay.
much. Leah,
Okay.
it's your turn, Leah. About what's your bucket list?
Uh, well, have my own family, my own
Mm,
business,
yeah.
pay for my apartment, and
Mm.
visit Europe.
Okay. Wow.
I
Very
want to
good.
travel to Europe.
To Europe. And
Yes.
what country? What city specifically for Europe?
Italy or
Italy.
Milan.
Oh, Milan. Okay. I thought, Leah, that you were going to talk about France.
France or Paris. No,
Ah,
no.
no,
I
okay.
want to or Venezia. I don't remember how to say Venezia in
It's
English,
Venezia.
but
Venezia.
Italy,
Venezia.
Venezia, Italy or Milan. Pizza.
Milan.
I like pizza.
Pizza. Okay, very good.
Pizza
Very good.
house.
Pizza. Yes, exactly. Little pizza. They are selling a lot of
Yes.
pizzas everywhere. Very inexpensive pizza. A good.
Yeah.
Exactly. Very good. Thank you very much for all of you to tell me about your bucket list. And in this case, uh, pay attention to this part. I told you at the beginning of this conversation, I told you that I took some conversation points for another level, a higher level, a based level, another level higher than this one. I did this because I know you can express yourself, especially with these terms. Situation. Look, tell us a situation which you have felt butterflies. In this case, I brought to you this question because in a based conversation with different kind of people, especially in small talk, they ask these questions, especially when you are in seminars, when you are in workshops, in trainings, especially these butterflies. I'm going to explain you first the meaning of butterflies. Butterflies means when a person is nervous when doing something. Butterflies. For example, there are a group of people, around 50 people, and Luis is going to make a talk or to make a speech about how to work in a duty department, like for example, or how to work, for example, in an airport. At the first time, Luis is very nervous because he's going to speak in front of 50 people, and sometimes we are nervous. In this case, we have butterflies. So, butterflies is to be nervous in a difficult situation in your life. Did you understand the meaning of butterflies?
Yes, sir.
Exactly. In this case,
Yes.
yes. For example, let me tell you something. I'm not inventing these expressions, butterflies. Butterflies are expressions used in English language every day, yes, in every circumstance. So, in this case, for you, Luis, tell us a situation in 2 minutes. Tell us a situation in which you have felt butterflies.
Remember my first time when I climbed a mountain very near of the city.
Ah, okay.
It's not Lomi Saber de Torre. It's other. This is an
Yeah, Luis, I thought it was Luis Abeleta. Okay,
no.
okay.
But in this place, you saw the west, the east, no, the
Okay,
west of the to the province.
okay.
You saw you see the beach or the hotel. ¿Cómo se llama? Río Bachata.
Bachata, it's a place.
Yeah, yes, it's a place. Now
Bachata,
this is
Bachata
the other.
River.
No, the name is ¿cómo se llama, Dorca, el hotel este?
Okay, Ryu Bamboo. Sí, yes, I've heard about
Sí,
that.
sí,
Yes.
para
Yeah,
allá,
yeah, yeah.
para ese
Okay,
lugar.
okay, okay, okay.
I never climbed this
My
mountain.
mom, my mom.
Yeah, my mom. I never climbed this mountain, but when I stay there, I can down. My legs eh, don't don't start. You know, I'm
Okay.
very
Very nervous.
very butterfly. This is the one situation. And my first time when you talk about the I give the meeting about the aviation security when the people get the ID. My first time,
Your first time is okay, okay.
yeah, I
It's
have
identification. Yes, okay, okay.
maybe, yeah, maybe I think that 120 people in this place, in the conference place. And when I saw that, my boss tell me, you
Okay.
have the information. You are okay. Look, just see the the sky and
Yeah.
speak. You know, when you are afraid, just see the sky and
Okay.
never see the people directly because you felt butterfly.
Yeah, 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 of course. Yeah.
So
Butterflies.
this I'm very secure
Yeah.
for give the information, and you know uh, uh, all day I give you this information.
This information. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Thank you very much, Luis,
Okay.
telling us about your experience butterflies. So let's see, Ligia. Tell us a situation in which you have felt butterflies. 2 minutes.
I don't know. I really, I'm a cool person. But when I have to talk in public, uh, I don't know, to say words, a situation. When I had my visa, I think
Okay, okay. Oh yeah, yeah.
that the yes. When at this, uh, how can I say that at this take my take my purse,
Yes, to get. In this case, used to get your pulse.
get my purse
Level.
and all my thing. That the I don't know. That was horrible.
Okay, okay, okay. Yes, I know. Yes, I understood. Yes, that's right. Okay, thank you, Ligia. So what about Yolanda? Yolanda, tell me. Tell us a situation where you have felt butterflies, Yolanda.
Hi, teacher. Um, when I took a flight for the first time, teacher,
Ah,
because
really?
I was excited a moment.
Yeah, yeah.
Eh, the trip was very long. I traveled to Swiss. I
Ah, wow.
visited. Yes,
Around, yes.
I visited my friend, my sister
Hmm.
a lot of time ago, teacher. But I felt butterflies in my
Yeah,
stomach.
yeah,
It's 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 a longer,
yeah, yeah,
longer.
yeah.
It's a
It's a,
longer trip.
it's around
Um,
12 or
uh,
14 hours flight.
21 hours,
21
teacher.
hours. Oh, well.
I was dying. Oh my God, it's
Oh,
very
Lord.
long.
Wow.
Uh, but it was beautiful.
Yes, yes, yes.
It's my experience.
Is your experience. Okay, very good. Dorcas, tell us a situation which you have felt butterfly. Wow, very good. Louis, very good. Leah, very good. Yolanda, telling us your experience which you have felt butterflies. Dorca.
I don't know. I don't have nothing in my mind, but I think so. When I present my monographic in
Okay,
the university,
okay.
maybe it was my important presentation in my life. I have a partner. I say her. I want to drink something to for my nervous, my butterflies, because I never are I drunk
Alcohol,
alcohol,
yes. Mhm.
but that day I tried to drink because I fear a butterfly.
Butterfly, yes. Okay.
She said she either drunk alcohol. She say,
Uh-huh.
I want to. I say, but you don't you don't drink alcohol. I say, I'm sorry, I want because I fear butterfly.
Ay, ay, ay,
I
ay.
say, oh, drink. I going to drink too. One, just one, un trago, just one
Around. You listen
round,
around. Just
just
around.
round.
Mm.
I was the best in this place. You know?
Okay. Oh, Lord.
Yes. That's it.
Okay, that's it
Yes.
exactly. Okay, okay. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. We have listened four interesting situations in which you have felt butterflies. Wow, that's really good. Okay, okay. I'm going to ask you this. This is the last topic. Three topics. In this case, I've got here some questions. That's the first question is for you, Mr. Lewis. Are people becoming telephone addicts these days? in 21st century? What's your consideration about it? Are people becoming telephone addicts, Mr. Lewis?
The question I can understand.
Yes, are people becoming telephone addicts? Telephone addict is when people spend 12 hours, 24 hours, or every moment, for example, chatting with themselves,
Oh yes, yes,
talking
yes.
by phone.
This is
Yes.
the this manifestation, no,
Okay, okay.
of this time. If you saw when you are in one place, if the people have their telephone
Okay, yes.
and chat,
Yes.
see the network,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's I I'm sure a content about the one specialist, spine specialist. It's a psychiatrist, psycho,
Psychiatric. Psychiatric.
psychiatric.
Yeah, psychiatric.
He, uh, she told, she told the people try to practice one thing. Put his telephone in when sharing, when somebody's sharing,
Mhm.
put the telephone in one area and put in airplane the uh, the mode airplane
Yeah.
and try to make a conversation because the old uh, feelings or sentidos,
Yes, Felix. Yeah.
the old feelings connecting, and this is good health for us because when you are in the telephone and you last time the
Yes.
quality time.
Yes, definitely.
I don't know if I understand
No,
if
yes,
I
I
answer
understand.
you your
Yeah,
question.
yeah, 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 yeah. I understand. Yes, perfectly. Yeah, thank you. Yes.
Okay.
So that's why. Thank you. Dorca, could you live without a telephone, Dorcas? To be honest with yourself, could you live
No,
without telephone? Why not?
no. I couldn't live with my telephone. I the Sunday, the last Sunday, I forgot my telephone. I feel very, very, very bad. I say, I feel the emptying in my heart.
Yeah.
I forgot my telephone in my house because the pain. I use my telephone for my job too.
Yes.
I write my email while I am in the area. I can see my email, I mean electronic email, or email is the same. Uh, depend with the use you give at your telephone, you know.
Yes.
Sometimes not good when you are your family together. Your family use the telephone. Sometimes I have the problem.
The
My daughter
problem.
said, "Mom, we are together. Leave the telephone." I feel bad with that. You know,
Okay.
the pen they use you give your telephone.
The telephone, exactly.
Yes.
Okay, okay, it's good. Good answers, exactly. That's where you, Leah. Why are, thank you, Dorca. Thank you very much, Luis, as well.
Okay.
Leah, why are social networks so popular nowadays? What's your consideration, Leah? Why are social networks so popular nowadays? Social networks, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook.
Yes, teacher, sorry.
Mhm.
I, because you keep update about everything about news, about reviews, about things that you want to know. The social media is for to keep in touch with
Hmm.
the with family, with people, with is thing that you want to know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
That's right.
the reason.
Yes.
That is escape from the reality.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much. Very good, very good. The last question is for you, Yolanda. Don't go anywhere, Yolanda. What are the positive, Yolanda, and negative effects? Tell me two positive effects of social networks and two negative effects of social network.
Um, I think the positive is because you can see a good video, notice uh, a lot of things, teacher. But I think is the negative effect. Now the people is, I think is crazy.
Yeah.
Annoying content. Se dice en contenido molesto, annoying,
Yes, annoying
annoying
content.
content, pornography. I don't know. It's, I think it's not good because the people now have another concept about the ¿cómo digo yo? De las redes sociales, de social,
Social networks.
the social network teacher.
Exactly, exactly. Okay, okay, that's good. That's really important, guys. For example, your considerations, your point of views about this part. Let me tell you something. This is the first part. I told you that every
Teacher,
yes.
excuse me.
No, yeah, don't worry.
Is possible share with us this question that you
Oh
create?
yes, 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 of course. Yes.
Is for in my case is for practice.
No, no.
I don't know. Is
For your case, for Yolanda's case, for Lee and Dorca,
yeah.
these questions are important because you can learn these questions by yourself. And if you have the chance, for example, to speak or settle down a conversation with a person, and you want to ask the same questions in order to interact, you can do it. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. I will do it. Okay. Something, come to think of it, ahora que lo pienso, come to think of it, every section in which I use, for example, PowerPoint slides with questions, I'm going to share with you in the WhatsApp group, Luis. Every question, yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. So remember, at the end of this course, you will have, at the end of this course, you will have a general project, an exposition project at the end of this course. So be ready. I'm going to give information in the middle of this one. For example, when we are in unit number 4 or 5, I will begin to ask you about your last project, conversation project. But we're going to work that with an alternate platform. Ya al final, unidad 4 o 5, a todos les voy a dar la información de un trabajo final de exposición que van a hacer, pero lo van a hacer a través de otra plataforma. Ya eso es una novedad también que vamos a trabajar con ustedes. So guys, thank you for being with us. It was a shame, it was a pity, fue una lástima, pity, for example, that many people have missed to this class, of course, but I'm very happy in another time because you are here, because you are the interest person. I'm not telling you that the others are not interested. Maybe, for example, they have some commitments today, but let's see, for example, the next Tuesday, for example, more people can join us. In this case, at Prince level. Thank you very much. God bless you, to your family, to your work.
You too, teacher.
Yes, exactly. Bye,
Thank you,
Yolanda,
teacher.
Lilia.
Bye,
Bye,
teacher.
Dorca,
Well,
Luis.
Good
Bye,
night,
have a
teacher.
good
Thank you
teacher.
very
night.
much.
Yes, you
Thank you for
too.
Okay, take
Yes,
care.
yes, you too. Bye bye. He gave a lot of balls. He gave a lot of balls, but to tell you the truth, to tell you the truth, he gave a lot of balls. To tell you the truth, he gave a lot of balls, but I didn't care about it. Just of course, to be honest, he gave a lot of balls. He gave a lot of balls. He gave a lot of balls, but I didn't. Just when he gave a lot of balls, he gave me a lot of balls, but I didn't care about it.